Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done!
This battle is up! Nicely done.
Come, follow my example.
Well said.
The arisen turns blue with cold. Focus your strength, arisen.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll go and open the chest. I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
It seems the world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know the being by whose many eyes and ears, as to the purpose with which they watch. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the watching. I despaired at this discovery. For, if all is but a stage, did that not I? 'Twas all a farce, and I the fool. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the one. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beast, young or old. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
You have my support.
What form this world can take henceforth? If ye seek What form this world can take henceforth,
Only ye.
The mad sovereign, it could prove the last lass. To the coming destruction. The coming destruction.
Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drake. And I shall hunt. Then I bid ye farewell.
I cannot wait to put this new...
Since times of eld, remember. Then I bid ye farewell. Since time, remember. Draconic blood. Flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lesson. Now, a load will help to keep us light on our feet. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
What must needs be done? Well met.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look? It's hard to find my footing in this darkness.
This pain is too much. I cannot bear. You very one about.
Fascinating. Simply fascinating.
What was it I had planned for tomorrow?
But what am I thinking?
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of... After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies. And Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my... I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key. Alas, try what I might. Your pawn will... Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours. Indeed. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence... Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate, and speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master! How long I've slept! Far... But worry not. Now that I'm awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. What is it, Master? You don't look at...
Whatever ours...
We must find more manuscripts. These soldiers lack discipline.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Peculiar sensation. Filled me during my time with Lord Phases.
It's gone from bad to worse.
Bitter defeat.
Understood.
Thank you, friend. This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here, follow me. You'll see what I mean. It is a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see.
'Tis locked, Arisen.
Be on the lookout for a likely-looking key.
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or... At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out.
The command came a month ago, or we are to remain here.
I implore you, Arisen.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of what was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why? Listen, friend. I've a thought. What if the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect? Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might read? Shit.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
These sights are unparalleled in their majesty. Yet somehow I feel ill at ease.
'Tis a lonely place, to be sure.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
So, the pawns were being held here by the power of this God's Way. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Splendid.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones. I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the... He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have you. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
This, their evacuation is all but assured. Godsways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have their uses.
Outstanding.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I've weapons to... Truth be told, I'm of half a... mind to pack up and... Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone that we might do it again soon.
The Battalion Knights use this place to train. You're not one of us, so I cannot imagine you've any business being here. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense. But as for, well, suffice to say, Cleuna has all she'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see...
I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
That's just what I was... thinking.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in...
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here...
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful, the path seems much changed since last we walked it.
A resounding success!
go again.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Of course.
There are more who can yet be saved.
We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
My magics are at your disposal.
No harm shall come to you.
I am in your debt.
Never you fret. We all have our enemies. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable. we avoid provoking this creature, it will prove a much greater challenge to quell if it ceased.
Or we want to attack it without combat. I'm safe. Thank you.
Feast your eyes on this!
Well done.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
It seems they bear us ill will.
Men?
This battle is ours.
I shan't let them harm you.
Come on, have at it.
This is bad. I've got a good feeling about this one.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Townsmen. Our soldiers need better training.
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Not quite. I was a fighter for a time. It is a balanced vocation, suited to offence and defence both.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Ser Ernesto and let him know that we'll wait here till the time.
My word.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must... It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir, the man's something of a regular at our hot spring. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has... I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince... Could I prevail upon you to try your... At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on...
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
I knew it to be so.
My knees have been acting up of late.
You know, Sol, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Always a pleasure.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Well met, sir. How might... Hold on a moment.
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Now that you mention it, that lot do seem a bit hopeless. Reckon there's a fair chance they'll fall head first into their graves before they've even seen their destiny. Aye, fine. I'll get it done. Seeing as you're the one asked. Can't say I'm happy about leaving this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to say.
Sir,
I've given ye my word. Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamont's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safety.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
'Tis as you say. Look, Arisen! A ballista!
'Tis not how we use this, but when that counts.
Tis a surprise to behold yon statue. No.
For what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, tell us. May you strike down any dragon in your path.
The statue is still in its slumber. Where will it go now? It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
What did you do, mind? We have great...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Arisen? We haven't...
This was your doing, was it not? I'll not pretend to understand. 'Twas enough to give me hope of snatching this world from the...
Truly, the strength of the mortal will ne'er ceases to...
You seem distracted. Is aught amiss?
Perhaps you believe destruction to be my goal, that I seek to bring an end to this ill. However, naught could be further from the truth. In this world, I exist only to observe, to read all that unfolds.
Arisen? Could it be that the world forged addresses you even...
Well, well. 'Twould seem that this man is aware of my presence, if only in part.
I confess I know not what you are, nor do I care. Be you a transcendent being of a piece with the divine, or only an observer keeping watch on us, know this. You have no right to deem this world a mistake.
He bears a will strong and had he but chosen a different path, he would have made a fine arisen. Yet, there is no sense lamenting what might have been, for that title has lost all meaning after all. What need is there for arisen in a world coming apart?
You underestimate mortal kind at your peril. Mark my words. The day will come when I divine the truth of this world. And on that day, I shall free it from its yoke, from the burden of this loathsome dogma.
'Tis a ballista, Arisen.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Nun mi ondo, aninke liavani alvik.
Kirandone halana, alakanonande. Lomentari. Lungtena pele telume, ane martir, tindome ingarina fa alme alcarwa?
Lisfa ondos.
Nun mi ondo, aninke kana el kemenhum. Ayolot. Kana el kemenhum.
Who could have foreseen that Talos would awaken and lend us its might?
Morfanenwen alkaw.
Nun lia tilmo. Jarmen ransor.
Akaya arume fa in Iterond et Ele Eldalia nun in Lalasta. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over?
Eldalia, Huero.
My friend, how glad I am. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might... I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be... Nonetheless, we can but try. Come,
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide that we might speak with him.
I knew it to be so.
Salma Arenfe, Alekano Nandepi.
Findelnar, ne veo wende lis kemen.
Kasinke telpe nun findaler. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen su...
Mornambue hiroth, ne vea tara morivin. Lis yaman russe elame mor orne arenka liasur? Liamorivin onduiroth mine falis ne kenalie palan venis in heranon eluiso.
Nullis amanda kill angaduk.
Kemen rosse andil soron russa ne karilm ilarato. Ne chiamenran moredele erandum.
Findelnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oyo sur. Airando vanitol malantar.
Alcarwa fir ane martir. Tindome ingarina fa alme Alcarwa? Et aler, lea fermor eldalia eralot, sorne an fameltol. Vanalin hyror soron. Kasinke telpe nun final lera nefir heranon, anne artaher.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
No quarrel here.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, an aidalia anandor, nun lintan.
Nenamboe javstir uru Findelnar, kemen ros uru neteren, ne romen an artelpe minasvana. Nun
Duintarme kinalen meltol, parantelume an lis. Ne kemen kayayinju, nun ne meltol linkan aldagar, an fir nun fiamor.
Palan hiarmenran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Nenwen mor aiwanon. Alcarwa fir nun elda iavstir lalastar. Nun falasmir malananon.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back.
Palan Malanthar Salma, Sohir of Molis.
Yaba had long treasured the place. It saddened him to see it defiled in his region.
Witness my magics! What a feat! The creature is vanquished! And it appears the Red Cloud's advance has been stalled as well.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Since times remember. Draconic... Blood flows through... the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We mustn't overspend.
I quite agree.
Nun liatilmo.
Tanun with Angor. Vielen Dank.
A customer, then. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
With Brocker's teeth, so ask away. My hammer is at your... Disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with... What am I supposed to do?
Since times of... Remember, draconic... Blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
to resolve this.
Looking for ores in particular?
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who stuck.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts toward... Ah, Sir Arisen. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my home. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before, alas. The people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long, with every soul at their wits' end. Conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrel. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished.
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrels arising in Batal.
I knew it to be so.
I'll not take that from you.
You'll get what's coming.
Haven't you had enough yet?
I've had well enough.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Justice shall guide our blades and arrows. In the end, it was all war.
What to do?
This will not go unpunished. A better mind than mine to solve
We'll
this.
pull through yet.
This can't be happening.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
Bye. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got an...
I can't stomach more quarreling after this.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Surely not. Oi! I saw it first.
Why must I share with a fangless...
You there! Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into it. If that's what you think, why don't you mind... Oi, clear off.
Stop this, father! Please, you must stop my father!
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure.
Stop this, father! Unbelievable.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
What's that you've got?
Why, 'tis half rotten. Do you mean to poison my child?
I say we call a truce while we...
Aye, agreed. A menace like...
I believe in you, Harold.
Hang in there! You how awful!
Stop this! I beg of you!
You'll never live it down!
Steel yourself,
Bleeding rogue!
Why, that hurts! Trust in yourself as I trust in you!
What to do? What to do?
I'm done for.
Fie, that...
We're done for... I ne'er stood a ch...
Hit him harder!
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
You slander my... This is no business of your...
Now. If we are to duel, otherwise who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy.
It was your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
Very well. I'll not force the issue, but do keep back, lest you become an...
Ah! Let us settle them!
Stay back, lest you get lost in the fray.
Have you lost your wits? How dare you interrupt a battle?
Such humiliation shan't go up. Do not wish to injure you.
10 times stronger than I'll ever be. You dare violate the sanctity of our jewel?
Heavens, Fen.
You can do this! I believe in you.
Heavens have mercy. One ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises.
I ought to thank you.
Aye. Consider your...
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
A resounding success.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing, sir, the people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you'll accept this humble reward for your...
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Understood.
I believe in is myself.
Let the heavens heed this wish for all our sakes.
Her Majesty has begun.
Stay your hand, Vera. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city. You have our gratitude for your efforts. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune. Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own have fallen on deaf ears. Would you be willing to call on him in our stead? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an unwelcome one.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must.
Bagbatal and the rest down are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Sir Manila to keep the peace.
Huzzah! You done it!
Your appetite. Confound it all! Are we mortals?
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Begin anew.
Does life have meaning, or is all we do in vain?
Does my lifelong work... Why do you...
At last, the puzzle begins to take...
I'm still waiting on that report.
Can that theorem be applied here?
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Both mind and body must be pure for prayers to carry.
I'm not risking my life for a flitter.
Gladly stay away.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Suppose I ought to earn my
The so-called forbidden.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears. Or so I had assumed. Yet aught here appears to be different. I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cat.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way. Many paths are closed to us now on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
one monster down and 2 more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
This is a tight spot.
This can't be happening. I'll crush you if you speak that up.
There's no sense in fighting a lost battle.
You'll have to do better than that. This ain't my problem.
No sense in fighting.
I'm done for.
You got me cornered. You just wait.
Don't go soiling yourself now.
Combat was simple.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
Those things coming.
You're just another letdown. It's obvious. How do you like that? With the source. Not bad, eh?
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Follow me.
I am sorry.
A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Principles are as dust on the wind.
Feast your eyes on this! You can count on me to keep you safe.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice. The beast fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
too many of them! Better we cut down only those we must to proceed.
Alas, theory unproven is of little practical use.
This is far more complex than it appears. Oh, you!
My magics are at your disposal.
Few know the real nature of the dragon. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your chart, but I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and though this land has seemingly been spared its destruction, there is no... The oceans yet cloud the skies, and monsters swarm. As 'twill be difficult to continue my research under such conditions. I only hope that this sanctuary of yours will prove more conducive to my work.
That vase was in truth a dragon. Oh, it was clever of you to realize its true nature, Master. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, are you fit to travel?
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melf. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the you would have me evacuate. Ever since the fall of Melf, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be if there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
No quarrel here.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
It is our duty to see this peace.
Would that all my days were so true.
What to do about combat training?
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full-scale... Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has said I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she is... However, I cannot bring myself... If I cannot convince her, I mean to... Now, there are a few matters we will require several ox carts to Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her between you and me. I fear for her health.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips,
so do as you will.
What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
Those recruits don't know pop from point.
You have brought Mother to me. I see. My
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder, why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your... Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our...
Ah, but I would have benefited. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that if I had but better known your heart, you would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together...
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much...
My son, your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have...
I'd sooner stay out of the battle than very possible.
Discerning with time as with coin.
Still waiting on that report.
Fancy a kip, but not at the expense of my duty.
This is no life. How can I wrestle alone?
So tight.
I like to... That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Be gone with you. And if you think I require the use of all... Fine. What are you doing? Put that up. No. Spare me. I fear for my life. I see no way out of this.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for... It didn't sit right, see? Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern. And if that craven comes crawling back...
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
I knew it to be so.
This is no life.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your you do? That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
Can't complain, mind. I cannot help but be wary.
All my days were so tranquil.
It is our duty to see this peace.
Teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I shan't complain of weariness so long as I can travel alongside you, Master.
Empty bellies are like to dampen our spirits ere long.
beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Cannot let you in.
Have no fear. Everything will be right.
My magics are at your disposal.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Someone has a hand to lend.
Tis no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things. Undead! The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Cannot thank you enough.
Be at ease. I am here. I am sorry.
Masterfully done!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Not even burn. Both are safe from the fall of destruction. Now we face a foe no less ruthless than the Placa.
True, but take heart. For even if all the world should buckle before its might, it's risen.
shall fall!
This is ridiculous. They have no right to hold the Arisen responsible. No one could have foreseen this.
Never mind. Our master will do what is right, regardless of what the rabble thinks. Our foe is repelled by Sentry. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being.
I see you do not relent. Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glory, yet 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
You have my fullest confidence. There is aught I would ask of you. You have my gratitude.
I have no issue falling at...
There is naught more you can achieve here, Arisen. The time for resistance is long past.
What form this world can take henceforth, I cannot wonder.
Look, as long
long as you please.
Tis a queer sensation, as though time's flow has been altered.
It would seem this is no longer the... world we know.
But who would affect such a change? And for what purpose? Master!
Uncountable created, only to be snuffed out like candles by the cold breath of oblivion. Eventually, the Great Will tired of witnessing this. It sought to overturn oblivion by granting unto it a role, a duty, an identity. I speak of the dragon. Great will does the dragon create a cycle, allowing it to forestall the end of this world time and time again. Yes, Larissa, this world has been safeguarded by the dragon all along. You yourself were chosen to form a part of this cycle. The Arisen is selected by the Great Will to play the role of the dragon's counterpart. That is how this world is built. The dragon seeks to continue the cycle, and the Arisen exists to oppose it. This is the true meaning of the dragon's law. Once, everyone in this world had a role to play. Has no excess. There must be a reason for each character's inclusion. Yet, this means that should even one of these characters stray from their assigned role, the tale entire will unravel. And if it does, their world will end. Such is the choice you have made, Arisen. By rejecting your own duty in this world, you have robbed all others of the chance to fulfill the roles they have set.
victory now arisen. I am no longer a mere vessel. Your great will has imbued me with a lesser will of my own. Will is power. It is the means to shape the world as one desires.
Oblivion fades. This tale's end has been unwritten. My heart, it aches. A new world comes. A new tale is set to unfold. Yet, it seems I will not be there to watch it.
Drama